It's Week 9 of the NFL, and the spotlight's on Devontae Parker. It was a nice line for him a week ago, reaching the century mark and scoring a touchdown. It's the Pats and the Colts. All that and more coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Indianapolis Colts and the New England Patriots. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. They come in right at 500, looking to get that win to bump them back above 500.
This game means a lot to them because of what you just talked about. When you can bump yourself over 500, it's a lot of optimism in your building as you move forward in the season.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Colts, well, down on the field, they're all thinking the same thing that they do every week, Charles. All the work, all the preparation over the past week, it all leads out to these next 4 quarters. So now the Colts will get their first opportunity with a football. And leading them out is their 5th-year quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now it's Fields. Over the middle, it's Amendola. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Fields on 3rd down. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's 4th.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Fields. And he's got Amendola on the connection. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Fields. The slant caught by Amendola. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. On 1st down, it's Fields. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up second down. Fields now to throw. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a give to Taylor. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Called out a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage, because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first half, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 2nd down, another run with Taylor. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. Taylor will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And they'll take over here following the interception with a chance to tie the ball game. It's 1st and 10. His first carry stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
From the 24, Fields. And it's caught here, Amendola. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Taylor, and a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Again into the Taylor, and he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. It's their quarterback scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Colts are an extra point away from evening this one up.
I feel like I'm back in school. What was that book, you know? It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. This has been a tale of 2 quarters so far. They trailed 14-0 after 1. How about the rally we've been watching?
Yeah, a couple of touchdowns. PAT here to tie it up. This is a good ball game all of a sudden. The Colts going to take over now late in this first half. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. Able to slither by. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. First down now, but that clock rolling. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. To throw is Fields. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Mo Alley Cox. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Let's go, baby. Turn it up. See my boys. Bring it. Go.
Now a first down throw. Fields. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Boy, Brandon, a missed opportunity there at the end of this first half. You'd love to give your guys the lead going into the break, but this effort doesn't find the mark, and that's going to keep...
Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd. Another try after the first down sack. Fields into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it, and the Patriots are going to take possession of the football. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you're expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
His interception on that last drive set the other guys up pretty good. They had solid field position. They cashed him with a touchdown. Now he's got to try to get things right here. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming out, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
From the 27, Fields, pass out left, caught by Woods. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. And quickly they get to the line. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Amendola's got it, complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Here's Fields. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day.
And the Colts coming out now. One play action. Fields. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Back to throw. Fields. They're going right back to Pittman. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. To throw again on 2nd down. Fields. Throw left side, taken in by Pittman. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Fields on 1st down. He's got Granson over the middle. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 2nd down. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now here's Fields on the sneak. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts have cut it back within a score. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Their defense was able to hold serve, albeit with a little help from that missed field goal as they settle in now 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Fields. He's got Granson, his tight end. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 3rd and 2, Fields. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Pats are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. A lot of bodies there in the middle of the field, and that one intercepted.
Yeah, he's looking for his tight end.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And a short pickup to about the 25.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Throwing on third down, Fields able to find his man, Woods. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the gun, it's Taylor finding room at midfield. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley Cox, the tight end. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Here's Fields. Amendola has it. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. And they're going to speed things up here. On the handoff, Taylor. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Again, it's Taylor. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now Fields. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes a correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Taylor. He will push his way down to about the 14. Matt Judon there to bring him down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Colts have taken a 4th quarter lead. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
They run with Taylor. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. On the handoff, this is Taylor. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Here's Fields on the sneak. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Here's Fields on the sneak. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth. Only needed a few inches to pick it up and get behind your center and burrow forward like he did.
And remember what the GMs have told us? We build an offensive line starting with our center, the guy who can make all the line calls and also move those big defensive tackles in order to pick up first downs.
And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
What a change in this ball game in the 4th quarter, Charles. They just completely took over, and not only did they get the lead, they end up winning somewhat comfortably.
And when we spent time talking with them before the game, they made sure that we knew that they thought that they were the better team in this one, and they never lost that thought or lost that focus, and they played like it in the 4th quarter. That's how you offer a late comeback and get a win.
So for the Colts, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they will be at home for one next week against the Las Vegas Raiders. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they're going to get an extra week to stew over this as they're not back in action until week 11.